What's up, Lions? Welcome to the channel. Man Up Guides hopes to educate and empower you to level up your life and embrace being a man. Today, we're talking about Jordan Peterson's 12 rules for life, more specifically rule number 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Now, if you haven't picked up the book yet, please do. It's called 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. You can grab it on Amazon. We'll put a link in the description below. Please pick it up. Today we're going to give a quick summary and some actionable tips to help you put this rule into practice in your life. This rule is about taking responsibility for one's own well-being and making the necessary changes to improve one's life, just as somebody would do for someone else that they care about. So for example, he gives many examples in this book, such as taking care of a dog. When you take your dog to the vet and the vet gives you some drugs that you need to give the dog, you make sure you give those drugs to that dog. You make sure that dog takes those pills every day, right? Because you're responsible for helping that dog. And this chapter is about taking care of yourself in the same way, not just taking pills, and you'll learn more about that later. How do we put this into practice? How do we take the steps necessary to treat yourself with kindness and respect and improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being? How do we do this? Okay, we're all guilty of neglecting ourselves, right? Everybody does it. We've all put the needs of others before our own. But as Peterson points out, you can't give what you don't have. In order to able to be truly helpful to others, you must take care of yourself. Okay, so let's put this into practice. Here's some actionable steps that you can take to start treating yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. First, make self-care a priority. This is sort of a fad term that's been going on a lot lately, self-care. It's actually completely necessary to make this a priority. Start setting aside time each day for your own self-care. This isn't a spa day, right? This could be as simple as taking a few minutes to meditate, to journal, do some stretching. Maybe it's dedicating an hour to your favorite hobby or exercise. Second, practice healthy habits. Common sense, I know. But some of you must hear this. Take care of your body. Eat well. Get enough sleep. Exercise regularly. These aren't up for debate anymore. As recently as like the 80s, the benefit of exercise was still actually up for debate, if you can believe that. It's not the case anymore. Okay, we know the science. You must take care of your body in order to take care of your mind. That takes us to number 3. You need to manage your emotions. Practice emotional intelligence and learn how to manage those. This could include therapy. Some people get this benefit from journaling and other forms of self-reflection. Just find a way to take care of your emotions. Fourth is to set boundaries. So learn to protect your time and energy. Say no to things that don't serve you and make time for things that do. That's probably not actually common sense, the setting boundaries thing, especially when we're discussing being helpful to others. The thought of setting boundaries seems like, doesn't that mean I'm saying no to helping other people? Well, like we said it before, you can't give what you don't have, right? So first of all, you need to make sure you're setting boundaries and you're very, very aware of how you're spending your time and whether or not it's serving to your mental state or your physical state, overall well-being. And if not, you need to say no to those things. And then finally, be compassionate with yourself. So we just listed some things and, we talked about exercise being non-negotiable, not up for debate, but sometimes we may fall short on these things that we know we need to do to take care of ourselves, but you need to be compassionate. You need to remember that you make mistakes, right? You need to be gentle. When you fall short of your expectations, just go easy on yourself. And when you do all these things, you'll be able to be one with your desire to be a good person, right? You can't be a good person until you are good, right? And the way you are good is by taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. So in conclusion, Jordan Peterson's second rule, it's about taking responsibility for your own well-being and making the necessary changes to improve your life. It's about treating yourself with kindness and respect and taking the necessary steps to improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So start incorporating some of these actionable steps into your daily routine and come back and let us know how amazing you feel and how helpful you can now be to others in the world. That's the end of this video. Go ahead and make sure you drink plenty of water, get lots of sleep, get some sunlight. We'll do this again tomorrow.